The International Labour Organization, ILO, has announced that the COVID-19 crisis is expected to wipe out 6.7% of working hours globally in the second quarter of 2020. Now, this, according to the organization, is equivalent to 195 million full-time jobs. TVC News senior correspondent Sharon Ijason tells us more about how Nigerian workers are already feeling the impact, as many have started receiving disengagement letters from their employers.
What we've tried to do, and it's been quite a complex methodological process, is to quantify the effects of these measures being taken to stop the pandemic on the volume of work in the world of work. This is a slightly different process because given the variety of measures and work situations that people now find themselves in, it doesn't make much sense to simply say the increase in the unemployed is X.
This is a projection from the Director General of the International Labour Organization, ILO, Guy Ryder, who earlier predicted that about 25 million job losses will be recorded during the coronavirus pandemic. There is a lot of concern over this across different income groups, especially in upper middle income countries. The calculations and effects of the pandemic already exceed those of 2008-2009 financial crisis. In Nigeria, many organizations are already experiencing job cuts. I met with Babatunde Olopade, not his real name, who worked with a manufacturing company here in Lagos, Nigeria's commercial capital. According to him, he never believed that the sit-at-home order will result to stay at home. He is worried about what to do after the lockdown.
The company has sent us back to the street. I don't know how I'll feed my family. When the government ordered a lockdown, we were sent home without pay. I received a text message saying I'll be paid after the lockdown, but my services was no longer needed.
Ifebadejo works with a hospitality company in Lagos. She tells me in a telephone interview that she has been forced to go on 3 months leave without pay.
What some of these companies are doing is they are not compassionate enough. This thing is not a matter of one person or one company. It involves everybody. I think what they should do is that there should be dialogue between them and their staff to know the way forward, so that they should be laying off staff or be withholding people's money or whatever. There are some people that are working from home, depending on the type of job they do. There are some that it requires them using their laptop to send some certain things out, and it's actually working, fetching the company money. There are some management that they are sensitive enough. Like some people call the union members of their organization that with the way things are now, look at what is on ground. This is the amount we are able to make. Maybe we'll give you half salary.
From findings, the sector most at risk include accommodation and food services, manufacturing, retail, business and administrative activities. In a telephone interview, President of the International Trade Union Congress, Ayuba Waba, wants government to work closely with employers to cushion the effects of the pandemic on workers.
The reality is that the entire world is going through serious challenge, economically, socially, and otherwise. And therefore, we will continue to solicit that employers show some understanding. And that's why in many other countries around the world, some form of stimulus or support have been given to employers so that they will not be able to disengage workers. We'll continue to canvass for this because that's part of what we can do to ensure that we requesting our government also to copy what is happening elsewhere so that we don't throw many Nigerians out of their job because of the challenge.
Government alone cannot solve the problem of unemployment, which has also led to almost unmanageable criminality in our society. It is therefore important that every individual, every group of individuals must rise up to the challenge of today. That is empowering our youth so as to take them away from the path of criminality.
Recently, Nigeria's unemployment rate was projected to reach 33.5% by 2020, according to the National Bureau of Statistics report in 2019. With the non-existence of social security in Nigeria, there is an advocacy for an unemployment department to be created to address possible job losses that will arise from the prolonged lockdown.
It will be part of their duty to have the unemployment department, whose responsibility it is, or it will be, to look at the statistics of the level of unemployment, get the data, analyze it, look at areas of specialization, areas of need, and as practiced in some other countries, look at maybe unemployment benefit for such people that might have been unemployed for a very long time.
The eventual increase in global unemployment in 2020 will depend on future developments and policy measures. Workers and businesses are facing catastrophe both in developing and developed economies. Many believe international collaboration can help make a difference. Sharon Ijason, TVC News, Lagos.